Hello and welcome to Sports Review right here on iBrandTV. It's a pleasure to have you join us once again on this show where we talk about the stories that are trending in the world of sports. How have your Friday been so far so good? Yes, it's Friday again, and on Friday, every Friday this January, we spend it talking about the stories emanating from the transfer news. Yes, we'll spend some time talking about the ones that involve some of the big players all across Europe. One of which we'll be talking about the big man, the Arsenal highest earning player, Mesut Ozil. He's already in Turkey and he's about to make a switch right there to Fenerbahce. We'll talk about all of that right here on Sports Review, and of course we'll spend some time to talk about the Nigeria League. Don't go anywhere. When we'll get back from this break, we'll dive right into all of this. I'll be your host on today's show. My name is Judechi Chinezie. Hello and welcome back. Yes, this is still Sports Review right here on iBrandTV. Now let's start off the show talking about the big one, the big man, the big name. They call him Mesut Ozil. Yes, he will no longer be flying his trade for Arsenal. He's expected to complete that switch to Fenerbahce. He's already in Turkey. Yes, he's been talking about it on social media. So much excitement from the big Arsenal player. He's been in Turkey for a while, but have been under quarantine. But he's expected to complete the switch from Arsenal to, of course, Fenerbahce, the Turkish champions. Yes, Ozil, who we all know has not played for Arsenal, he has not featured for the Gunners for a very long while. The last time being March 2020, collecting a whooping sum of £350,000 a week, but not playing for the Gunners. Well, not Ozil's fault if you ask me. Arsenal refused to play him, but the thing is now they're expected to terminate his contract. They've reached an agreement, Ozil and of course Arsenal. They've reached an agreement, and Ozil will be making that switch to Fenerbahce and would likely be with them for the next 3.5 years. Yes, that's what we're hearing. Ozil on his own part says he is a fan of Turkish side Fenerbahce. Yes, he said that when he was talking to Turkish TV, NTV, says, I am a fan of Fenerbahce. Well, the good thing for Ozil right now is that he's not just a fan any longer, but he is now a player of course, Fenerbahce. Now let's move on from Ozil and talk about another player who has plied his trade in the Premier League in the past. His name, Christian Eriksen. Yes, he currently plays with Inter Milan, and Inter on their own part are saying that anybody who will be taking Eriksen off their hands would not just be paying 50% or 70% or even 80% of his wages. That the club side that would be taking him off their hands would be expected to pay 100% of his wages. They say 100% or nothing, and that's a clear message to, of course, Leicester City and Tottenham Hotspur, who are saying to be interested in the player. Another player and that club side who are saying to be hovering around Eriksen, of course, is Manchester United. But the news right now is that there have been no official offers for Eriksen from the Red Devils. Now let's move on from Eriksen and talk about Fikayo Tomori. Yes, Tomori, the former Chelsea, well, he's still a Chelsea player until after some time. He's expected to be in Milan today to complete his switch from Chelsea to AC Milan. The 23-year-old centre-back would be expected to be on loan at AC Milan until at least June 2021. It is a 6-month deal and still has an option of buying him on full. That would be around 28.2 million euros, which in pounds would be about 25 million pounds. And he's expected to make that switch and possibly ply his trade at AC Milan for the next couple of months. Now let's move up from this one to another one that many are saying could be the icing on the cake for the January transfers. His name is Dayot Upamecano. You already know Upamecano has been on the radar of Manchester United for a while. Yes, not just Manchester United. Now there are other big clubs chasing this 22-year-old defender. They are PSG and of course Bayern Munich, and Bayern's president Rummenigge is saying that Bayern are seriously interested in pursuing this player and they are ready to speak to his agent. Well, I can tell you, if Manchester United really wants to get this player, the way it's looking is that they would have to pay about 42 million euros. That's the release clause of course, Upamecano, who plies his trade right there in Germany. Now let's move on from that and talk about something of that involves another Premier League side, Wolverhampton Wanderers on this one, and it's about a striker called William Jose, the Brazilian 29-year-old striker. They say talks are progressing between Wolves and Sociedad for Jose, and a loan with a buyout option of about 20 million euros is expected to be reached. Negotiations are still on, but the way it's looking right now, Wolverhampton Wanderers will be getting yet another South American on their radar. Now let's talk about Junior Firpo, the Barcelona defender. Yes, Barcelona are saying they are not ready to sell Firpo, who is just 24 years of age, plies his trade on the right back position. AC Milan are the interested party in this player, and Barcelona are not ready to give up on Firpo. So as it's looking right now, Firpo is going nowhere. Barcelona fans, you can calm your nerves now. You still have your right back defender. Now let's talk about Arsenal, and of course Martin Odegaard, and of course Arsenal. Yes, Arsenal are looking to get Odegaard on their ranks. They are looking to get him through the loan means, and Odegaard is currently being tempted by the offer. That's what we are hearing from the rumor mills. Yes, but Real Sociedad, who are currently in pursuit of the player, are seen to be the favorites to get Odegaard. Odegaard on his own part is saying he would love to go to Arsenal. At this point, it means the way it's looking right now, if Arsenal would get him off Real Sociedad, and of course Ajax, who are interested in him, it means they will have to step off their offer. Now let's move on from that one and talk about another Arsenal related issue. It's about Papastathopoulos. Yes, the Greek defender has ended his deal at Arsenal and is expected to move on to a new club as it stands. Yes, Papastathopoulos' contract has been cancelled. He is free to leave the club, and it's a key move for Arsenal because the mission was to sell or loan out the likes of Ozil, Papastathopoulos, William Saliba, Kolasinac, and of course bring in a new person. And the new person, you can guess who, is Emiliano Buendia. Yes, Emiliano Buendia. Arsenal are really serious about this player. Although there are no official talks with Norwich yet, but the Arsenal board are serious about bringing in a quality midfielder. And the way it's looking right now, it's looking like it could be Emiliano Buendia. Yes, that's all we have for you on the transfer rumor mill this Friday. How about we go on a quick break, and when we get back from it, we'll talk about something else. It will be about the Nigerian League.
Powerful looks command respect, they say. The perfect body, the perfect grooming, and ultimately the perfect skin. Looks, style, and grooming makes the ultimate man. I've found a ridiculously easy way to make my skin always feel epic. My name is Neo. I found Blemiviv, and now my skin finally makes sense.
Welcome back. This is still Sports Review on iBrandTV. Now on this segment of the show, how about talk about the Nigeria Professional Football League? But before I start that one, let's start off with Abia Warriors, who are in the news for a particular reason. Yes, the LMC have said that they have approved the stadium, the Okigwe Township Stadium, and that one is expected to be hosting Abia Warriors, who were formerly playing at Eyimba Stadium. That's the Eyimba International Stadium right there in Aba. Remember, Abia Warriors, they've lost all of their home games. So far so good this season, and there's already a mantle on their head coach, Imama Makabo. But Abia Warriors, on their own part, they are saying they no longer want to play in Aba. They have decided to move their fans across town and move down to Okigwe, the Okigwe Township Stadium, which formerly hosted Heartland. That's where they say they want to be playing right now. And LMC are saying the stadium is officially approved for Abia Warriors, who wants to move there and make their home ground. And of course, another one that will be going on this weekend that is of note is the one that involves Rivers United. It's not the league, though the fact that they had a match game expected to go down this weekend, that one has been shifted for their rescheduled CAF Confederation Cup game against Bluefontaine Celtic. That one, Rivers United expected to go down with Bluefontaine Celtic. The first leg, remember, ended 2-0 in South Africa. Now Rivers United back at home would finally be playing that one and would be welcoming the South Africans. And if they win, Enyimba awaits them in the next round of the competition, and we get to see an all-Nigerian fixture before the group stages of the competition. Now let's move on and talk about the games that will be going down all across the country this weekend. Yes, the Matchday 6 of the Nigeria Professional Football League. Exciting games expected to go down across the country. Let's start off talking about Katsina United and Plateau United. That one is expected to be going down at the Muhammadu Dikko Stadium right there in Katsina. They will be welcoming Plateau United. Then the other ones would be the one between Adamawa United and of course Enyimba International going down. Adamawa expected to host Enyimba, and then Heartland FC will be welcoming Akwa United at the refurbished Danayam Stadium right there in Owerri. The other ones also would be Wiki Tourists and Jigawa Golden Stars. Yeah, the Golden Stars of Jigawa, that one expected to go down at the home of Wiki Tourists. Then Kwara United will be welcoming FC Ifeanyi, and of course Abia Warriors, who we already talked about, be welcoming MFM of Lagos to the Okigwe Township Stadium. Rangers International will be taking on Lobby Stars, and then the one between Dakada FC and Sunshine Stars will be going down in New York. And of course the final one between Warri Wolves and Nasarawa United, the final game of the weekend. That's how it's going to be looking all across the country this weekend. Exciting games that promises to produce lots and lots of goals. Try to see 1 or 2 games on NPFL TV. I can tell you the games are going to be live, so ensure you try to download that app, that mobile app that LMC have done so much to ensure they can to bring the games live into your homes. This is where I'll call it a wrap on today's edition of the show. We'll be back next week to talk more sports right here on Sports Review, because it's what we always do, talking about the stories that are trending in the world of sports. Until I come your way again next time, ensure you stay safe. My name is Jidechi Chideze. Goodbye.